All right, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Stephen. Good morning, Abe. Good morning, Pat. How are you, sir? GED, good morning. Good morning, good morning. All right, guys, let's get this show on the road. It's 8:27. We got action-packed market. There's a couple of things that we need to talk about. Because you remember what we were talking about yesterday. It was, let's see here. Let me show it to you. I mean, we even drew the lines and everything. We got that captain setup, switch trade on the 70 NT Rinko. And we talked about how this format was very similar to this format. The only difference is that cloud shifted here, and a break below 24 will give us a captain setup switch trade, and that should get the market to start selling off. The 200 and the 100 were in sync at that point in that area, and the market literally just did nothing but sell off into a 2-day huge selling pressure. So these type of setups are huge. Okay, and we need to be kind of paying attention to them. It was a big deal yesterday. All right, so let's talk about today now. What we have here is we have out of sync market. We have harmony zone number 1 and 2 as a support. Harmony zone number 1 is 415 by 405, 90 by 80. And we're looking for a direction in the form if we break above Globex, which is 415 and a half, the market will get in sync on the long side. And if we basically close under 365.50, then I'm going to be looking on a swing trade basis for rallies as a shorting opportunity, and we have bigger targets under us that the market can go to. So this is what we're looking at. So if this candle goes, and it looks like we're gonna go get there to that 365 and a half, then we're gonna look at target number 2, 339.75. We're gonna look at 213.75 as well. Your question, Abe, is Adam would be back? Yeah, I mean he's in and out of the room. He should be back. Why are you asking? Kind of. All right. Steven. Good morning, Joseph. How are you? Welcome back. Good morning. Good morning. It's a wild one here. We're getting captain set up short on the 100 the 20 NT Rinko, so that's we should be getting a reaction off of that. Just we're getting wild price action here in the morning. The market is emotional, so there's an expectation of a bit of volatility as the price trying to figure out what it wants to do. There's a captain set up long on the 50 NT Renko with a stop under that 72. Look at this. I mean, this is double captain set up shorts. This is all over the place. Damn. Yeah, this is just wild. Okay, see those two double captain setups and the market running up against them. Let me see here. Here we go. Yeah, we should be getting a little bit of a price push up. The market is lining itself up for a price push upward. And this captain setup, there's a couple of things going on here. Yeah, you see, we're seeing it here. I mean, we can get up to that 15 fairly quickly. Here we go. I mean, it just got there so quick. So we broke that channel, the prior channel, and this was the issue here. You got two double captains set up against the 50 NT Renko captain set up long, and the market just broke this, trapped these guys, and ran it over. Good morning, Matthew. Good morning. Good morning. right. It's a fast market. DJ Mike. Good morning, DJ. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Omer. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right, let's see what they're doing here. We should expect a couple of things today. One of them is after this massive move from yesterday that the market will go into consolidation patterns where they run up to and away from Globex and fade back into it. That's a natural reaction to a big move from the prior day as the market goes into this digestion mode, which makes the market is a little bit erratic, and you could tell that there's a lot of emotions pent up in this market. So this is a market you definitely want to keep your stops tight. As far as other symbols, I mean, I'll just kind of go over an upward move in crude oil. Pullbacks are buyable. Globex is 77.84. We're looking for a one candle reversal to 77.59 as an entry point for that run up. Russell 2000. It's actually fairly quiet considering the action that we're seeing in NQ and ES. NQ and ES are wild. Well, actually, NQ is wild. But this any run up to 204 to 206 is shortable into a move lower. Globex is 2009 and a half. Gold 2066. That's a small trend upward. Pullbacks are buyable into the next target of 2070.3. ES. Not, I mean, that's not, relatively speaking, not much going on. I mean, considering the sell off, and this sell off, I mean, I guess that's significant from 57 to 20, 30 points. That's significant for ES. Rallies are shortable in ES till we cover the gap that they built overnight. Because when the market opened up, it opened up with a gap and tried to retrace it. It tested it once and it failed. So as long as we do not do that, then pretty much in ES, the rallies are shortable. Tesla. They're trying to cover the gap in Tesla. I mean, unless they break this level here at 192, you can literally just look at the signals here and look for the pullbacks into the entry point with a stop right under it and play that game. Netflix. Channel downward. We have a next target of 562.43. Rallies are shortable. NQ, that's a gap down, and we are getting a push in this market, and that push is a lower push. And from a swing trade perspective, we if this is sustain itself, we're going to go to 17.10 half. Okay. Gold That's a rally, and we have a huge target at 2075.3. Pullbacks are buyable. We need to protect 2055.2 on a swing trade basis. ES is the same thing, but stronger than NQ. NQ has a lot um, a lot weaker structure. Apple channel lower. They're not even attempting to challenge that gap down. They're not even trying here. Spiders, a push down. Same thing with Microsoft. Channel number, we're on a channel lower. Hit target number 4 and moving lower. Rallies are shortable. QQQ, not even trying. They're not even trying here. YM is strong. Well, that's something. So YM is strong. ES and NQ getting hammered. Pullbacks are buyable in YM then. NVIDIA, much better. You're looking at 614 is the opening price. Pullbacks are buyable. So we're getting spotty pockets. I mean, YM is long. ES stronger than NQ. NQ is getting hammered. Yeah, Sheila. I mean, that's just that's wild. That is wild. So what do we have right now? That's what is the market doing right now? So we hit this channel. We broke up here, and then the market got faded all the way back down. We're at the bottom end of the Globex band, and that's a 365. The 200 and the 100 are in sync on the short side. $79 was a sell pressure. I mean, if I'm gonna have to go along in any indice, it will be YM. On pullback though, so you're gonna have to wait for a pullback, but that's just profoundly stronger. And I'm just worried that the continual pressure from ES and YM will eventually weigh down YM. All right, so you just be careful with it. Give the market the first half an hour and let YM and ES stabilize before you start getting interested in going long. So 200 and 100 are in sync on the short side. We just had a captain set up short right here at that 70, and that was a nice move. So we had the PMI, Chicago PMI, that just happened, and at 9:30 we have crude oil inventory report. Today is a big day. At 1 o'clock Central Time, 2 o'clock Eastern, we have federal fund rate, FOMC statement, and press conference. So that's just going to be the big big. So we're getting a little bit of separation away from that Globex band. That's important. That's a short behavior. So we could say that they had a very nice rotation upward and they faded it, and they trapped that captain setup long from 96, and they got all the way to 25. I mean, that's just plenty. Yeah, there's a bit of a bounce going on here. I get it. They're gonna play around with this. We may even get to the 80, 85. Ultimately, Harmony Zone number 1 is 90 by 400, and the 15 by 25 is zone number 2, and both are resistance. And we're bottoming down here. If we break anything above 78, we'll get a little bit of a push. But this type of push, I'm gonna go with the trend on this one. And the overall structure of the market right now is short, and we're getting a pocket of buying interest coming in that could challenge the 90 to the 400. But as long as the 400 is holding, I have an opportunity for a short. We'll reevaluate if we break anything above Globex at 415. I mean, that's the big number for today, and it's going to be revisited multiple times. Okay, captain set up short on the 20 NT Rinco. We got 9 minutes to the top of the hour. We want to see a little bit more of this market. The market is in sync on the short side. I mean, you're getting a double captain setup short right here. It's just a wild. The expectation is to see a flush that comes into the 65 very quickly. I mean, you're getting a double captain setup. I mean, I'll just give it a shot, and I'll take a small stop. I don't like it. I'm gonna get out of it. Like right here, we should have been already at 65. Like why are we not doing that? Yeah, see that messy thing. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. If they come back down, I'll jump in. But I have to. Yeah, here we go again. I mean, double captain setup. I'll put that stop right there, and I'll add to it if it start breaking. If it goes up above 85, 90, then I'm gonna cancel this order. Yeah, it's there's a little bit of a push in this market. Yep. Okay, that's fine. I mean, every time I get two double captain setups right next to each other, I'm gonna take a shot at it. Right, pushing into harmony zone number two. I mean one. Like right here. You know, I didn't like the fact that they're in the middle of the range, but with this structure, it's worth taking a shot at it and see if it breaks that 65, and because that would pull in a lot of momentum. Four minutes. The market is out of sync already. The 200 and the 100 are out of sync. ES is selling off. It's performing better or selling pressure than NQ right now. NQ bounced back. ES has not really in any meaningful way. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can get involved now. I don't want to be trading in a range in this market because the market can literally just snap in either direction, which is really not. 2, 3, 4, 82. Yeah, you're getting a switch trade. We should see a pressure coming into this market. Yeah. See, we hit harmony zone number one to the tick basically, and came back in. Good morning, Adam. How are you, buddy? Good morning. Good morning. All right. I mean, ultimately, 53 needs to happen. I mean, you could see that the market is walking itself down. Top of the hour, 9 o'clock. Let's go. Let's go. I'm definitely liking the short side more. Okay. Okay. Good for them. Good. All right, well, I gotta stop myself here. Yeah, I guess so. I was a railroad short, and we're looking for a continuation trade, but we're at a spot where price action can have a little bit more noise to it. I put two. I'm showing a little bit of delay in my quotes, so let me know if you guys are experiencing the same thing. I mean, here comes the shorts again, right? Ultimately, this is the area between 400 all the way down to that 65. As long as we hold on to that whole structure, we should I should be looking for short opportunities. It is choppy. It's to be expected. I gotta make sure that I keep it tight, and once we get a winner, which we will, we're gonna push. Right now, what we have is a undecided market. You have the 200 and the 100 are out of sync. You're getting a mixed market. One, two, three. Three was 77. Yeah, 77. Okay, I get it. 77. Who's talking? And let me see here. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, just make sure that you have your mic off, everybody. Here you go. Thank you. No, it's not me. I'm focused on making money. That's what I'm doing. All right, chop chop. That's what we got. I'm gonna stay away from it. I would like to see the market go down to 52. If we get to 52, that will get the market in sync on the short side between the 200 and the 100, and will get us out of this zone. I mean, we tried it twice. We can retest harmony zone number 1 again and see how well they hold on to it. If I look at the big trade, how the big trade would look like, it would look like this. We break 52.75, the market rallies a little bit, and then boom, we close the target of 340 and a half. Then we move on to the 75, and then a persistent trending market will present itself. So that would be the big trade if the market does that. And now you have harmony zone number 1, which is resistance between 90 and 400, and that is holding up so far right now. But you could tell that every time we get to the 65, they buy it. Every time they get to the 80, 85, they sell it. So they're stuck in that range. It's gonna be a wild one either way. I mean, the market is discounting bad news, so typically the market will do opposite to what you see, and the first 2 to 3 reactions are always a trap. So what that means, that most likely will have a big rally after the news, but the first 2 reactions, you just have to let them come through, and then take the third reaction. Yeah, it's a captain setup. Yeah, it's a 6-point captain setup, and you're seeing a good reaction off NQ. NQ is selling off, which it should. $52 is the area we want to see. Yeah. I mean, we're already at 52 here. So now we have 200 and 100 that are in sync on the short side. So the big idea on the short side is coming through. We're wanting to, a couple of protection areas is the 80 to the 90. That's the protection area. And we are looking for rallies right now to get us into a trade. So 60, and 70. All right, so let's see here. 60, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 63. 63 and 70. I ain't gonna give us nothing, right? I mean, unless you're scalping. Here he goes. They're pushing, they're pushing. They may flush this market hard, guys. 50 to 35. Yeah, we're getting a rally here. Okay, let's see how far they take it, though. We have Harmony Zone number 1, which is the 65 by 75 and 90 by 400 zone number 2. We're looking for rallies to short into this market. Man. All right. Okay. Yeah, they're fighting that 50. They're fighting that 50. I mean, right here, I mean, that's a railroad short that they put on. I was looking for a bigger run back up, but you know, whatever. Let's see. Let's see what we got. I'm gonna go ahead and cancel these orders and just wait and see if I can find. I'll just keep one out there. ES punched into. Let's take a look here. Let's look at the big picture. So we hit the target. The next target on ES is 49.05 and a quarter. And on ES, if we break 49.13, it's going to put on a captain setup short, which will lend itself to a push toward target number 2, which is 49.1175, and then a break below that level. And we're seeing a little bit of support happening here on meaning that NQ is behaving in the same way, which means that 56.5 is a lower high, and you want this to hold, and we want the 340 to break. Rallies are shortable in this market. I don't want to see a break above 60 right now. All right. Trying to get here at that 47.5 with a stop above 60. But you look how they're, yeah, here you go. I mean, that's another one. 50 is a good spot. Yeah, I think it's gonna, the shorts are still in charge here. Yeah, see that? That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's a that's a short market right there. It's a short market. Where's the big target though? That's that we're gonna have to talk about that. Where's the big target? The big target is, well, you have 315, then the whole number, then under that you have 214 as the next target. That's the big idea. Give it to me one more time. It is very whippy. It's 43. That's just the 10-point stop right here. Just gonna keep it small, but I want to see if I have an ad. Gonna get out of it. It is very whippy. I'm trying to keep my stop small, but yeah, that one is gonna work out big actually. That's gonna work out big. Yeah, this one's gonna work out big. And here comes a flush. Should at least come in. Yep. I got out a little bit too early on that one. I get it. All right, let's see here. Yeah, we should see a little bit more push in this market. Here we go. We had, you know what? I didn't even see it, but the 40 NT wrinkle was short. I got in here. I don't like that push. I got in again by adding, and I had to stop 10 points higher. When the market did this number, I was ultra tight, to be honest with you, with that trade. But, took a small stop on it, and boom. It's doing exactly what it should have been doing. So that the big target is coming up 315. Then we have a lower target. Yeah, we got oil inventory report coming up here in about a minute. Just gonna go get some water. I'll be back. Here comes a big money trade. It's happening. It's happening. Exactly like the way it should. Next target is 290. 290. Next target. Next target is 290. ES target is 48.99. Target is hit. Next target is 265. Harmony zone number one shifted to 15 by 25 and 40 by 50. Pullbacks are buyable. Multiple captain setup switch trades short on ES. That's it right here. That was a captain setup short with a switch trade, another switch trade, and into that rundown, which is target number 3. Target number 4 on this rotation is actually a little bit further down. You're looking at 48.86, but you gotta get to 48.99 first. I said pullbacks are Sorry, I have misspoke. Rallies are shortable. Pullbacks are buyable. Rallies are shortable. I may have misspoken on that one. They're gonna counter trend here a little bit, so just watch out. Watch your shorts. We may see 3.7 to 3.15. Yeah, we should see '06 come up. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Just the market here just hit a big level, which is target number 4, and even in its rally, it's showing weakness. And you're running into a whole number. Expectation is to see us consolidate here. I'd rather be short than long. But I think you'll see 315 off of this deal. Good job, Adam. Here they come. Yeah, we should see a little bit of consolidation at a minimum right here, and that's what we're seeing. The weakness in the market is also visible. I mean, we need rallies to short into. I'm looking for this pocket to see if we can catch, see a rally into resistance and look for an entry point. We have bigger targets coming down at 65.5. So there's plenty of room for the market to actually sell off even further. We'll reevaluate this market at 330. ES is holding up here at 49.05, which is target number 3. The odds are we're going to see a run up in ES and a run up in NQ against that low of 49.04 and against that low of 286. And I'm not looking at it from the perspective I want to go long. I'm looking at it, hey, listen, rally so I could get short. Yeah, that's the risk I would have to take, right? Obviously not 100-point risk, but the risk that this is just gonna go and go and go, and we've seen it happen before. But we have a channel. The channel will break above 325. So if they run up anything above 325 to 330, 335, that will shift the personality that we're looking at. Yeah, it's a big deal right here. That's a switch trade short. We should see an attempt at that low of 83. I'm gonna dump it. I mean, it was a captain setup. The fact that they're failing to have a continuation trade lower is what got me to go long here. It's a captain setup long, and it should go to '05, and now since I got out of it, it should, right? So '05 and '10 off of this format with a stop under 85. And you see how long they're spending here, just churning. It should be moving by now, and it hasn't. So dumped it. It's definitely a counter trend here. It's worth a shot. Well, one more time. They're gonna run this thing one more time. That would be funny. ES is selling. go. $305.75, $305.75. That's a big number. I'm gonna come up to it. So they had just one more rotation into that low just to trap some some more people. I get it. Man, it's 10 o'clock already? Wow. Okay. This is where I have to take a little bit of risk. Oh, Lord. So now we're at harmony zone number one as resistance. We should see a pullback. There is a big cluster of buyers are coming in between the 85, 95. I mean, I recognized it here. It just, again, today I'm trying to be too tight in a market that has a little bit more volatility in it, which makes it a little bit, hard to trade with like a 5 point to 10 point stop. Be honest with you. I mean, you have to be. I think we have to kind of give it a little bit more room. Let's see if they pull it back in any meaningful way for me to play. Well, damn. Damn. Look at that. Can I get like there's two spots today that I'm like, okay, I'm understanding it just clearly. I mean, like, look at this damn thing here. Short couldn't have been any more perfect, really. And then long. Just need to give it a little bit more room. That's it. A little bit more room. Okay, I think this is, yeah, I need to cancel these orders and just, let the market breathe a little bit, see the quality of the pullbacks, and we'll go from there. I, I know, Steven. They're not. They're at this point. They're just gonna jam all the shorts. That's what they're gonna do. Good job, Mike. I mean, GD. I think everybody just kind of hyper fixated on the short side and not necessarily saw the quality of the price action at those levels. It was shifting. It was not, the shorts were just getting sucked out. You could tell. Here you go. I mean, we break that 30 level, we'll pick up some steam. Come on, baby, let's go. Here we go. I mean, that's a trigger trade for that 30 level. We're gonna get to 337, potentially harmony zone number 2. Hey, Shingo, good morning. Yeah, we should be pushing, pushing, pushing. Here we go. And good for them. Good for them. Good for them. So they trapped people basically. I mean, it's not like we didn't see that one coming. And be honest with you, there's a couple of spots that were good. This railroad, the switch trade, then momentum picked up to harmony zone number two. Harmony zone number two is 40 by 50, and we're looking for pullbacks to buy on a scalping basis only. The shorts can come back in if they break 315. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, and share. Hopefully this stream is helping you make better decisions. Yeah, we're going to start fading here a little bit. So we're going to start seeing a pullback. So just watch it. We're straight into a resistance area, harmony zone number 2, 40 and 50. Pullbacks are buyable. Omer 200 NT channel bottom held. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Mike. That may just happen. There it comes. Pull it, baby, pull it. They're pulling back. Look at that. So what what do we make out of this? We make out of it is a channel. We broke the prior channel, which is the short channel, and now we're, pullbacks are buyable on a scalping basis. The shorts can get engaged again below 314, and if we end up at 350, 345 area and make a higher low, then we're going to be in a position to where we can close the 265 and the market can stabilize and the pullbacks become buyable on a swing trade basis back to glowbacks, which is 415. Yeah, that all right. We are struggling here, officially struggling here. If we don't break the 40 soon, this thing is gonna start bleeding back into the 315, 310 and then a 301 is a possibility. It just you could tell the price is not it's not right. So you gotta get to that the 40 here soon, like in the next few candles. Yeah, they're boxing in this zone right here, and that's just the neutral zone, and you're getting a market that's just building stops. That's what they're doing. I mean, they could put on a switch trade here, and that would they just did that. I may have to just take one. I'll take one for the team right here. We should get to the 40. 40 will get me a push to the 45. And we could go from there. I don't want to see 30. Really? They got my number today. All right, thank you. Gotta take that stop. Switch trade right there. That should have got me to the 40. Yes. Yeah, you should be able to get to target number one. I mean, if they put a switch trade right here, that would be a good one. And so you break 25 and a quarter, we should get to the 20 and see how well they handle that price there. I mean, there's a chance. I mean, that's what they're doing actually. They're just selling the top end of that range and buying the bottom end of it. So I need to see a little bit more. I mean, my stop at that point would be 33, 35 if I get filled. Good Lord. Yeah. That is messy. All right. I'll just leave it alone. Middle of the range, in the middle of the neutral zone. You would think with a captain set up short and a switch trade that that would hold the 33. Yeah, gotta stop right here. Ooh. All right. Hey, Tassos. How are you? Fuck you. Hey, Tassos. How are you? Struggling here. All right. So, top end of that 350 is just a solid resistance, and the market just can't find a footing here. Yeah, it's a boxing match right here. There's not much going on. Let them fight it off, figure it out. Let them go above 350 or let them go under 315. Anything in between, you're just fading the edges of this price action. It's a whole lot of consolidations without really any direction. All right, guys. So it's 12:02. So we have the FOMC meeting coming up. I usually don't trade those, and most just watch them. But if I may open up the room for us to watch it together, if I can get a couple of things out of the way, and just kind of keep a lookout for YouTube in and around half an hour before the announcement. So if I'm gonna stream, I'll be out there. Okay. And for let me see here. So far I'm gonna close the month at this level right here. We're about 60 through 63, 65. We're taking a drawdown today. I mean, if I trade, I end up trading, Globex, not Globex, but FOMC. We should see hopefully a better number, but that's where we at. And we'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, they're not giving it up. They're not giving it up. I mean, look at them, just 350 twice, 4 times in and around Harmon Zone number one, and they just ping pong back and forth. So that's what we're dealing with here. All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow, or otherwise FOMC. Let me take care of a couple of things, and if I free it up, I'll send you guys an announcement. Have a good one.